Hello. I didn't see you walk in. Hello, and welcome to Legacy of Fools, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons stream where one adventurer's choices can affect the lives of many adventurers to come. Broadcasting to you live from an isolated room floating somewhere in the ethereal plane. As always, I am your DM, Tim, and the players.
Hey y'all, I'm Amy, and I'm playing Daphne, and I forgot that we switched the order in which we do that.
I did it just
why I looked a little scared.
Howdy, partner. It's Jamie.
Why do you look scared?
I'm just scared all the time. That's just my usual state. I play Brufus, and tonight I'll be piloting Drazaxil.
Hi, I'm Eric, and I play Podrick.
Hi, I'm Genevieve, and I play Singer.
Amanda is a little under the weather tonight and will be not on camera. She is at home getting better.
Jen.
But we will press on. Anybody have things they wish to promote?
I mean, same stuff as usual. If you want a fun deep dive into people's favorite fandoms, go check out Two Filthy Casuals wherever you get your podcasts. We have episodes soon to be with everyone at this table. Oh my goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Also, if you're in the LA area, I have a show this Sunday with Pleather Comedy at the Pack Theater in LA. That's
All right.
it. Anyone else? No?
In that case, we dive in. When last we played, our adventurers fought off the Cult of the Dragon ambush they had just narrowly avoided walking into, and then made their way the rest of the way to the Raider camp, finding it in the like a lowland hollow in the middle section of a large horseshoe-shaped mesa. Plateau sort of thing. The party decided some scouting was in order, and Daphne was turned invisible. Y'all good?
Sorry, they're using my account to comment things in chat.
I think we forgot we were on your iPad. But Jen has it back now, so anything in the chat is definitely written by her.
Starting now.
Hey, wait, no!
Fuck. Shit. Balls. Sorry, guys.
So...
Oh, I would say that.
Yeah, true.
The invisibility was cast on Daphne, who made her way in. Found a number of little bits of information. We'll see how much people noted. But she found what seemed to be a command tent, larger tent than everything else, and saw Faerûn, Mondath, and Langdedrosa Cyanrath exit it with another person they appeared to be acting deferentially towards, who you are not aware of. The three of them made their way out of that tent and into a cave at the back of the camp that was guarded by at least a dozen people, and Daphne attempted to sneak invisibly past them to find out what was inside, but it did not go so well, and a dozen guards, realizing someone magically invisible was trying to sneak by them, jumped her. And that is where we left off, so we will begin today with everyone else outside the camp. I believe what you had decided on was Daphne would return within a half hour. A half hour goes by,
Oh no.
and Daphne has not returned.
Oh gosh.
We do need sunglasses.
Yeah, it's
Amy,
only
there's
handy
no
using
way I can
sunglasses.
know that Amy's not in this scene. Yeah, I can do it. I got it.
Wait, don't.
It's fine, that's not that high a priority, Amy.
It's so important. I'm already out. So
Okay.
well,
Bye forever.
bye forever. Oh, wait.
Oh, they're right there. Okay, beautiful.
Here you are.
Hey, you.
Just pass those to Amy.
You said
You absolute psychopath.
What haven't I worn before?
I just figured climbing while holding sunglasses was less of a
You know, actually, yeah,
appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Probably would have handed it off.
These
first.
are real tight on the old noggin.
Oh, I got those from the Lost and Found at work.
Nice.
Did you clean them?
Yes, I gave them a wipe. They had been there for months.
A wipe with what?
Your bottom?
Baby wipe?
Okay, acceptable. Dry paper towel would have been no.
Okay, sure.
Somehow these are making it brighter in here. I
Interesting.
don't love them. Well, good in a pair of aviators.
You do, it's true.
Please continue. Everyone just like quietly take a moment to note how good I look, but like don't make a thing out of it.
We don't want to see anyone in the chat like.
Going, whoa.
Holy fuck.
Eric, please. Eric, please.
Hey, what's your story?
I'm just like you. I'm just a normal person who looks incredible in sunglasses.
All right, friends, it looks like we got a decision to make. It's about that time. We either need to, we gotta have a hard conversation here. What do we do next?
Well, if she's... I mean, she's...
I don't like the idea of waltzing right into our camp, but I don't feel like I can just leave her behind.
Yeah.
Right. So.
For now, she's still invisible, so they don't know who she is.
That's good.
I mean, I'm still holding my spell, and as long as she hasn't attacked anything, would I feel it if it had dropped?
I would think so, yeah.
I just get to cast it and then she keeps it the whole time, right? Yeah, I haven't got that wrong. Yeah, it doesn't matter that she goes out of the range once I've casted.
And so it's,
cool.
it is still holding.
Yeah, so it's still holding. So, I mean, unless she's tried to attack somebody or she's tried to cast magic, which she doesn't really do that, she should still be invisible. They shouldn't know who she is, so they haven't seen her face if she's been caught. Or she found something real interesting and she's gone to look
We
at
gotta
it.
just go in. I think. I don't think anybody else is better prepared to sneak in on their own.
My only worry is that if we cross paths while we're in there and she's coming out, she comes to the meeting point, say 5 minutes late.
We won't know.
Exactly.
Should we wait another 5
Draz, you
minutes?
wanna volunteer and wait here?
Yes, I would like to wait here.
You sound like Gru.
Is Draz not just Brew?
I'm gonna...
No.
I guess no, not at all.
In some ways, no. And in other ways, still no.
Not really.
Also,
I love to yes and, but
in this case,
No.
that's a game.
I'm gonna have to know.
Woo! I'm gonna kick some butt.
We can wait 5 minutes if we need to, but I think she's
would
over
wait.
5 minutes.
5 more,
Where'd it go?
and then I think we need to start getting closer to see if we can see any kind of a scuffle in there.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Wait, unless you're not here now, are you, Daphne? Okay, no, yeah, we should wait.
You wait 5 more minutes. No sign of her.
Okay.
All right.
You're not here now. You're not here now, are you, Daphne? Okay, we should figure out what we're gonna do.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Leave something behind, like some kind of, I don't want to leave
A
just a
note.
note, but
Hold on, how long has it been that it was like not 30 minutes?
I know. It has now been 35
Well,
minutes.
what if I get out before you don't know that?
I do.
I'm awful cunning.
you're
See the stealth score.
well, let's go and take a look at the gate and see if there's any way for us to kind of sneak in,
Okay.
or if they would notice us if we went in.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I think we've looked at this gate before, but can you remind us?
No,
There's not exactly.
we haven't seen the gate?
There's not exactly a gate.
Like the entrance to the
There's
camp.
just
yeah.
sort of the natural entrance
Yeah.
to this area in the middle of the plateau. I mean, it's
Because out of character, I know
it's
this
like
is where Daphne saw people
a couple
walking in,
hundred
but we
feet.
didn't.
It's like
That's
200
true.
feet wide. The opening, the entrance to this area. There is a guard tower to one side. Since you've been here, other people have rolled in from different directions, kind of just walked in.
So I think if we just walk confidently, look like we belong, we
Yeah.
can just mosey on the
Can I
You wanna try it?
try to see? Rufus is intrigued. Can I try to see if maybe there's something they're wearing around their neck, or maybe
Give me a perception check.
something they're whispering to each other that's allowing them to get by? That is an 11.
You cannot see any indication of like a commonality in clothing or anything like that.
It looks like they're just walking in.
yeah.
look. Why don't I try? Sorry, this idea, it's slow cooking up there. How about
Take your time.
I try to walk
him
in
cook.
first, because if a diversion has to be made, I'd rather it be me. I meet back at the meeting point, and then maybe you two can keep going and try
Well,
to get Daphne out
Us
of there.
3. Don't forget this is an invisible person.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say
I was using the royal, too.
Sure.
Of course.
Well, we've already left somebody to go on their own,
That's true.
and I don't know if we should split up anymore.
Draz, what do you think?
Why don't we all take off our armor and run in screaming, naked?
Draz didn't say that. Draz did not
Weird.
say that, and we know Draz didn't say that. I'm so sorry, Amanda, for what he just
I
said.
do like all the headcanon that's going to be happening this episode. Okay, then we do it together then.
I think we should go in, yeah.
All right, we all walk in as a group,
Confidently.
confidently, head in the air, cock of the walk.
As
I
you
kick a few
guys,
people as we go by.
I put my violin away so it's hiding. I'm sort of carrying my.
Yeah, I don't know. I look like an
I
adventurer.
take it
the
back.
way
I don't
usually
kick
do.
anybody.
as you guys start making your way in and past this guard tower, I would like for everybody to give me a charisma check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straight charisma.
Amanda,
Straight
I know
charisma.
you'll be on a little bit of a delay, but if you do, Amanda said Jamie is no longer allowed to be Draz. But if you do want to put any particular
What?
things that you think of into our Discord, you can mention it. I will take a look. Charisma. That's 8.
10.
Wait, charisma or charisma save?
Just charisma check.
Yeah. Okay. 8.
7.
If it were
And
performance,
Trizaxo?
you've got the sheet.
Trizaxel gets. Okay. For straight charisma, that's going to be a 13.
I could do better if it were performance.
Draz goes to somebody on the way in.
So, you guys start making your way in. You sort of are passing the guard tower, and one of the people sort of manning the guard tower looks up and happens to look directly in your direction and locks eyes with Singer. And just goes back to what he was doing.
We made it.
All right.
I don't say hoof. That would be really noticeable.
Wow, I can't believe we made it. Big boy.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
You guys start, make your way further in. I gave a lot of description to Amy last week, but I'll just go over it again.
Sure.
It's, as you go sort of front of the little valley to the back, the ground gradually slopes upward. And there are little clusters of tents all over. To your right, on the south side, appear to be mostly little camps of kobolds, and the humans are on the opposite side. The groups of camps thin out as you get towards the upper part, and where it's at its highest, you can see up ahead one tent that is much larger than all the others, and several, like a dozen or so wooden poles just sticking up out of the ground. One of which appears to have a person tied to it. They are like hundreds of feet off right now. You can't see detail. And there is that cave opening behind those things.
Gotcha. Any sign of a visible Daphne?
Give me a perception check.
Can I also do that? Yeah.
It's a 3.
That's 17.
Forgot what I look like, didn't you?
She's got red hair, right? Like you? No, that's you.
That's me.
13.
17.
13, 17, what'd you get?
A 3.
3. You do not see any signs of a visible Daphne.
Okay. Do I see?
I mean, there are a lot of people here, so it'd be
Yeah.
easy to lose someone in this crowd.
I'm kind of casually, taking in the place. Can I see any signs of a scuffle or like groupings of guards together, or hear any commotion somewhere, or is everything pretty?
Anyway, it has. This feels like a weird way to describe it, but almost the vibe at this point of like a tailgate. There's just people sitting around after their night's raid. People are drinking. People are sort of carousing a bit. blowing
Guys
off
playing
steam.
cornhole.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
smoking, they're hanging out. Yeah.
Maybe this isn't as bad as we thought.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh wait, there is that tied up guy. I'm worried about that.
And
Yeah, what tailgates are you going to?
Oh
never
yeah.
mind.
Sorry. I just.
Oh.
Amanda would also like
Yeah.
use Draz's
Deception.
perception.
Yes.
Oh, it's better than mine. It's 14.
Not as good as mine, though.
Oh no. I'm a Draz. I'm not gonna win.
No. Why'd you go Italian?
That was Wario.
No, it was Draz. I said it.
So, yeah, Draz does not see Daphne either. You guys are looking around trying to figure out what to do at this point, and you hear a voice from somewhere off to the north side of the camera go, the canyon, go, hey, hey, you. You. You four.
Okay.
Slowly turn around.
And off by a cluster of tents 50 or so feet away, a guy goes, come here.
We should go.
All right.
We head over.
Be
Head over.
cool.
Cool, be cool.
Real
He calls you
cool, real
over,
cool,
and standing on the side of the tent goes, can you help me out for a sec?
Yeah,
what,
bro.
what do you need, friend?
Just here, come over here, and gestures over to the tent here. I mean, you see one side of it's a little caved in. He just goes, would you hold on to these poles while I hammer some stakes in?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, we can help with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
No
yeah, of
problem. Of
course.
course, yeah.
One of the stupid kobolds tripped over some ropes.
Oh, stupid kobolds. Always doing that.
Right?
Right?
Know
Yeah.
about-
He just gets out a mallet, just starts hammering stakes, and goes, crazy stuff last night, huh?
Well,
craziest.
I ain't never seen it quite like that.
I went to bed early.
What do you mean you went to bed early?
Just earlier than usual.
Like you weren't at the raid?
I was, and then afterwards I was sleepy, so I went to bed earlier than I normally would have if I wasn't.
We
on
all
the raid.
stayed up drinking. He went right to
Yeah.
bed. You know, he's a lot.
It's early for him because he normally stays up
And
all
all
night.
day.
Leave
all
early,
night.
how did you get back and have time to sleep?
No, my buddy's here. I passed out on the road, and they picked me up and let me sleep on their shoulders, then carried me back to camp.
Give me a deception check.
On our shoulders.
That normally would be a 6, but that's a natural 1 attached to it.
Well, let me roll for him.
He's not a fast thinker.
This guy's like off on his own. There's nobody else around him, right?
If there's a few other people,
If this was
no one's
LA,
like right there.
Perfect.
if this was LA Noir, my facial actor guy would be like doing this.
all you know, our heads out there. You know
What's your
exactly what the
total
fuck you're
again?
My total was a 6.
Yeah, there you go.
A humble 6.
He just looks up at you and goes, you know, I don't specifically remember seeing you around here anymore. Before. God, words.
It's a big raiding party.
He sleep.
It is,
He
but-
sometimes just sleeps through these things. He's the worst. But you know, he can be so
Not-
useful when he's there, but sometimes he's a heavy
A full
sleeper.
member or a mercenary?
Oh, just a mercenary.
That's us.
Yeah, we call him Kobold Joe because he's just so dumb like a kobold.
Yeah, you know how they are.
Duh.
Kobold Joe.
But you were hired to participate in the raid on Edwinsburg?
Yeah, absolutely. All hail Mondath. I'm a bit of a zealot in my off time.
Wait,
You just said you were a mercenary. Who the hell are you?
Well, these are
And also, that's not the name of the town we raided. It was Greenest.
no, but well, Mondath the. Well,
yeah.
I'm getting sleepy.
What's your story, pal?
Who the hell are you?
I turn on him as well.
Okay.
Listen, okay. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I'm so
okay,
sorry. We were a
okay,
little bit deceptive
okay,
there.
Okay.
We just started. We were recruited at the town that you were just in Greenest. We got really interested in what you guys were doing, what you were up to, and we came along. We just were embarrassed that we're brand new to the cause. We just got recruited, and we kind of wanted to seem like we fitted in, like we'd been here for a while.
Give me a deception check.
15.
He just looks at you guys. Okay, don't be shifty and weird like that.
I know. I'm sorry. It's, we want to be part of this whole thing, and we don't want to just be treated like newbies. You know how people can kind of kick people when they're green, so we're just trying to get along. Do you know, I see you've got your tent in a real good spot. We were looking to set up somewhere.
I mean, just set up wherever. Just
Okay.
so we keep to this side so you don't have to deal with the kobolds.
That's good advice. Thank you.
If you're joining an organization like this, I get wanting to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be the new ones for a while. You're gonna have to pay your dues, okay?
Yeah, okay. Well, I understand, and I will try to be better. You're right. I gotta be new for a while, and soon I'll be the one who's like you, who knows a little more, who meets the newbies, and that'll be good.
All right.
I hope you find help with your tent. We got to be on our way now. I mean, we'll help you. We'll
Oh
help you
yeah,
be
is
on
there
your
anything?
way.
Is it
Yeah,
still?
I forget if we did or
He's gone.
Okay.
He's about done at this point.
Oh, good.
Someone else walks over at this point and is like, Redder, did you hear? Somebody tried to sneak into the hatchery. He goes, what? He goes, "Yeah, we had an intruder in camp." She looks up at all of you. He goes, you believe we had an intruder in camp?
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Newbies, you don't know anything about this, do you?
No, we never heard about
Why
it.
would we?
We're newbies.
Just heard it now.
Yeah. Do they need help over there, taking care of the?
Nah. They got the strongest and the best guarding the hatchery. They'll have taken care of it.
Who even tried to sneak in? Was it someone from?
The other person, she goes, oh, I don't know. Just heard they grabbed somebody.
Because we're so new, is the hatchery what it sounds like? Are they hatching dragons there?
Yeah, what else would it be?
I mean, I don't know. It could be more of these, what are they, the dog ones?
Drakes.
Drakes. He could have been a
They
drake.
train them in there, but no, they're hatching dragon eggs.
Oh,
Wow.
good to know. Good.
They got
That's
their
amazing.
Real
hands on
dragon.
Isn't that amazing?
Incredible.
I don't even know what a dragon is.
Look, Draz is standing right next to you.
This guy is dumb.
Listen, Cobalt Joe over here, like we call him. Like we said,
own
he's
Cobalt
not.
Joe.
He's big, but he's not so all there. Yeah.
Well, whoever it is, they're either dead or probably in the hostage tent by now.
Oh, of course, the hostage tent.
Well, we probably. What?
See, he does stuff like that where he just starts a sentence and,
Mm-hmm.
we'll get out of your hair.
Do they have any other hostages, like from the town or anything
yeah,
like
good
that? Do
question.
they keep them all together?
They've taken a couple from a couple of different raids recently.
That makes sense. That's a real smart move to sort of make the town, be more careful around you because you got the
Yeah,
hostages.
exactly. And
Yeah.
maybe they can help us with some of the workout around here. If not,
Oh. Wow. That's intense. Where'd you keep them?
there's a tent. The other side of the camp up with the kobolds.
Oh. The kobolds. Oh, that's so funny. What idiots. Anyway, we're going to go and set up our tent, so maybe we'll see you around again. What was your name again, sir?
Redder.
Redder, of course. It was really nice to meet you. This is Joe. I'm Jesse. Thanks so much for having us.
Joe and Jesse.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And we're going to head on.
Turn around and start walking away.
We're going to go to the opposite side of the camp, where the kobolds are.
Yeah.
Man, everything just happened so fast.
I feel like maybe you should leave the lion to later on. Try and tell the truth, but just in a wiggly way.
I
you
thought
know?
it was pretty full. Everyone needs to sleep.
That's true.
Everyone needs to sleep. He got nothing on me there.
Well, but they did just complete a giant raid that everybody should have been at.
Well, I forgot about that. I was under pressure.
Right. Maybe.
You were there. You could have said you were there, and you wouldn't have been lying.
I was there.
We should all just let Draz do the talking from now on.
Well, sure.
Agreed.
But if it requires lying, probably one of us should handle it. You're pretty quick on your toes there.
I don't think of myself as a liar, but I do know I am very creative in my profession, so I think perhaps that comes in handy.
Sure did.
Anyway, call me Jessie for the next little while.
To the hatchery?
No,
no.
to the hostage tent.
Right.
That is where
Into the hatchery.
Right.
to the hostage tent. Oh, don't you-
Yes.
We're gonna head to the hostage tent or whatever we can find in the area that is the opposite side of where we just were, that has the kobolds.
Yes.
Okay.
Kobold Joe's got to be introduced to his family.
New alter ego just dropped.
Oh shit!
Honey, wake up.
New future character.
So, you guys make your way across the other side of the camp to where the kobolds are. The tents, they are smaller. They are a little bit, like, in slightly worse condition. The kobolds are all just sitting around. The animals cooking over fire are smaller and more rodentine.
That's the word.
How many kobolds are like in the closest little clump?
I would say maybe 5. There's 5 sitting around, sort of just ripping bits off what looks like a rabbit with their hands and sort of eating.
Yeah. I'm gonna come over to them and say, hey, we were told, we were just told by, I don't know, someone in charge said we needed to come over and check on and move a couple of the hostages just for a shuffle around of the camp. Where's the hostage tent? Can you tell me?
You don't know where the hostage tent is.
No, we're brand new.
The big one doesn't know where the hostage tent is.
I
Look
know.
who doesn't know
I
anything
know.
this time.
I know. I'm a dummy.
Just show us what it is.
You know, whenever
What
you
are
can.
you gonna do?
He's not gonna do anything. I know. I'm brand new. Everybody laugh at the new guy.
Yeah, it's just 5 tents that way.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's what salt on that chicken he's eating.
Give me a perception check.
Oh yeah. Tell me about this.
11.
Damn. 11.
But Drasmir gets a 13.
No, but it does look like there's a little dirt.
Oh,
Yummy.
pretty.
Cool.
Yeah, we
All right.
start walking in that direction.
You
Yeah.
make your way around, and there is a tent around the corner, slightly larger than the other ones in this area. Mm-hmm. And in front of it, there are about 4 kobolds standing guard alongside 2 very irritated-looking humans.
Okay. Does it look like people are going in and out of the tent at
No.
all? Okay.
Do the guards, are they in some kind of uniform, or are they kind of like the same camp?
Civvies.
They're in
Yeah.
civvies, just armed and standing in front of the entrance in a manner that clearly indicates,
Okay.
I am a barrier here.
Yeah. Are they both men?
A man and a woman.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
We love diversity.
Yeah, not enough men in favor.
So before we're fully approaching it, I'm gonna pause and say, do you think maybe the 2 of you who look,
Which 2?
I was gonna say you and Rufus look kind of big and burly.
mean,
Though Draz as well, also pretty big.
I appreciate it, but Draz has got me on high.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the 2 of you want to come in and say that you're replacements for the watch.
Okay, we can try that, but if they deviate from that plan, we're gonna see if I can improvise a little better.
Okay. Well, maybe
willing to try.
let's do a little circle of the
Rather
tent
than-
first to take a look.
And rather than taking over the watch, maybe we just stick with we're here to move a hostage, because that way you and Draz don't have to hang out at that tent still.
Okay, that's true.
And if we are just moving a hostage, we could even say we're bringing it to the boss.
For interrogation.
Yeah, for Mondath.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
interrogation.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
So I think we should just go right in and do
should we
that.
take a look at the tent first? Just do a little
I don't
circle
think so.
around.
I think we could just go in.
See if there are any other entrances. Or...
We can if you want, but time is of the essence.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay. Rufus is gonna sweep forward because it's his plan.
Every tent have an alternate entrance, just where you can.
You slip under. That's what I was thinking.
Lift that flap.
So we're circling the tent.
No, we're not.
No, apparently that's not necessary.
We're heading straight to the hostage tent, and I think the plan is to when
you're
we
gonna
get
do the
there.
talk.
Yeah, Rufus has a sentence to say that might work.
Okay.
We'll see. We get there and almost hardly slowing down.
You get there. But incidentally, as you're getting here, the sun is starting to go down at this point, and it's
Okay.
starting to get a little dimmer.
Oh, you don't have your whiteboard with the time on it. Man, how am I gonna know what
Oh
time it
god,
is?
I'm lost.
Well, imagine.
I don't know.
What time is it for my notes?
6:30.
So I'm gonna put a little squiggle there that says about 6:30, because that's what I was getting from you.
A tilde.
Is that what it's called?
A little tilde?
Tilde. I love that.
Matilda Swinton.
It's not a tilde.
Tilde, it could be. I think it's spelled Tilde, and I've never known if the
tilde.
E was pronounced or not.
In Spanish, it's a tilde. I don't know if it's different in.
Masculine, feminine.
Let us know in the chat. Grammar rules and
All
punctuation.
right. So you go over to
How do I pronounce
these
it?
guards.
Hey, Daphne's dead, so I'm glad you all enjoyed this chat.
While you
Murdered his
shuffle
hostage.
fun.
Hardly without slowing down, Rufus is going to stride forward as if he's like not going to be stopped, and he's just going to say, "Gotta grab one of the hostages for Mondath interrogation."
Give me a. There's gonna be persuasion or intimidation.
Can I assist in any way?
Just however
I don't know
you want.
how I would assist in any way, but I want to assist in
deception.
any way. Wait, can I bardic inspiration?
Not
Too late.
anymore.
Yeah. No, I was trying to. Should have held on to that dice.
I should have 17.
But you'd have had to do it like before he walked over.
Yeah.
It's a sort of thing that's gonna be very obvious when you're doing it. Sorry, it was on 14?
17.
17. Go looks at you, goes, all right. Which prisoner?
It's the one that was caught by the hatchery.
Think
They just said, I don't know. They said you would be able to point them out.
Having been caught by that hatchery, I think we've got them all on raids. You want to just?
Okay, can we take a look at least?
Yeah, you want to just come in and take a look?
Yeah.
You are shown inside, very much on your own.
Okay.
You get in. Conditions in here are not super
Sorry.
humane, comfortable. there's just like a dirt
Significantly
floor,
not tight.
like a bucket in one corner, and a few haggard-looking people. 8, actually. None of whom are Daphne.
Yeah,
Okay.
Daphne ain't haggard. She
Meanwhile, during all of this,
shit, I wouldn't have grabbed more snacks.
Daphne,
Give us sunglasses. Give us sunglasses.
I want to see what these ones are all about.
Nice. Yeah, these will be yours for the night.
you were outside the hatchery. You were leapt upon. You were grabbed by many people, and you were dragged away. Like a bag or something was thrown over your head, and you were dragged to somewhere and bound to a chair.
I didn't even get to try to fight that.
It's 12. I mean, we can make a roll. It's 12 people.
I roll a 42.
I think he does it.
Would you have had I suppose you couldn't even. Would you have done anything during this, like, that would cause the invisibility to drop? Like, attack someone?
I mean, you're not letting me roll an attack roll, so no.
Well, I also let you know before you went
Yeah.
that, like, if you attack somebody, if you cast
But
magic.
just from a roleplay standpoint, would you have attempted?
I guess no.
Okay.
I know it's not going to benefit me to say yes.
You don't know that. You don't know what the next thing I'm going to say is.
I think I think if she tried anything, it wouldn't have been necessarily an attack.
It'd be like resist.
Yeah, it'd be like trying to just use the fact that she's invisible to like kind of yeah.
Resistance.
Simply resisting would not break the invisibility. It would be
she-
specifically attacking.
She would try to use the fact that she was invisible to slip out of whatever was happening. Mm-hmm. But she would not
All right.
like swing. No.
Okay, so you are still invisible at this point.
Cool.
If bound and hooded. You sometime it's been like maybe 15-20 minutes sitting here,
Okay.
and all of a sudden the hood is pulled off of your head.
Okay.
You are in a tent, a sizable one.
Uh-huh.
You can see a table in the middle of it with what look like maps or papers or something on it. You can see no fewer than, don't say no fewer than, no fewer or more than 3 like cots in it, 3 beds.
Okay.
In fact, precisely that number. And sitting in a chair immediately opposite you is Faerûn Mondath. In a chair behind her, in the shadows, the black-scaled half-dragon, whose name you do not know. And Mondath looks at you and goes, "So, whoever is sitting in that chair, would you care to show us your face?"
I don't say anything.
Not going to speak either? I think perhaps you've misunderstood your present situation. You have been captured trying to infiltrate a place that is very important to us. We have not harmed you, but simply taken you captive because we are interested to know more. Your surviving this moment depends heavily on you giving us reason to believe that there is value in you being alive. If you're going to sit there and simply not speak, the sword can end this, and then we'll see your face once you're dead.
Oh shit. I'm so bad at this kind of stuff.
Okay, just to be clear, my hands are bound. Or my feet are bound.
Your feet are bound. You're
Okay.
tied to the chair.
Okay. And if I fight, or what else?
Cast magic,
Cast
which you don't
magic.
usually
Any
do.
resistance?
Yeah. So if you take an action to attack,
Yeah.
does she have her stuff on her? Like,
Yeah.
because everything that is on you is invisible while it's on you. Until it's not on you, then it's not invisible, is how invisibility works, I'm pretty
So,
sure.
yeah, your stuff
Yeah.
is still present and on your person.
So they could see the ropes, but they couldn't see. Right?
What?
Like, I assume.
The ropes they put there. are
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But nothing else is.
Okay.
But you still have your weapons on you.
Yeah. Yeah, do I have.
Do you keep, like, a sword clipped to your belt? Or
That's a great question.
can you rub it against a rope?
Yeah, do I have.
All
my
I
hands
see are
were
ropes
bound.
for this
Could I
lovely
get
frame.
something out of, like, my pocket? I feel like I'd be seen, though. Yeah.
From the back of the tent, a second voice. You would be wise to have the conversation.
I'm not here to cause any harm. I didn't know. I don't know what I went into.
Would you do us a favor and end the spell? Let us see your face.
I'll answer any questions you have.
If you cast this spell on yourself, it's a simple matter of ceasing to concentrate on it. Can you do that?
I'm not able to do that. I'll answer any questions you have.
Who are you?
Just somebody who was trying to help some people. I don't know much.
Interesting. What people?
Some of the people you've hurt.
And which ones would those be?
I don't know much. You have mercenaries, and in my own way, I am one too.
I see. Where did you come from?
Far from here.
How far?
Many, many months' journey.
These people who hired you, who we hurt, they are many months' journey from here?
Yes.
Can you name the place that they are from?
I don't know places.
But if she did,
But if she
which
did.
Daphne would,
Can you give me the vibe of a place you're looking for?
I don't know. Just somewhere far, but not too far. I get like something that would match that description of many
big
months
town,
from
small,
here.
small town.
Many months?
Let's say big town, far from here.
Big town, not big city.
Big city.
Could be Neverwinter.
Sure, let's go with that. I came from Neverwinter. I met some people. They said you'd raided their village. They wanted information. I took some money. They wouldn't give me much information.
And you followed that all the way to the green fields, to this camp.
I needed the money.
Deception check.
I mean, they can't see her
I
face.
know, yeah. Actually, take advantage on this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh. Do it again. See if you get another. Might get another. You might double crit.
I get it.
That's 21.
So Mondath looks over her shoulder at the other one, who just kind of looks at her and just gives a little. And Mondath turns back to you, goes, "What were you looking for here? What were you trying to find in our camp?"
They just asked for any intelligence. I got the feeling they may have had people who lived along the path. They were scared, and they wanted to do what they could to keep themselves safe. Again, they wouldn't tell me much. I took some money. I have no skin in this game. You let me go, I disappear. I didn't see anything. I don't know where I am.
Give me perception or persuasion or deception. Whatever you feel more appropriate in the moment.
I'll take deception. No.
Wait, but what about? Would she get advantage on this again for being invisible?
Not this one.
Okay.
Fuck. That's a 3.
They sit and regard you for a moment. And then Mondath says, "We will consider it. We have a place where we can hold you for the moment while we decide what to do with you. Perhaps we decide it is for the best to let you go. Maybe we offer you a greater sum than you were paid by these other people to give us more information to help us. Or maybe we decide it's more expedient to just kill you. Who can say what is to come? For now, guards! Bind her on her own." And a pair of guards come in and start to untie and pull you away.
Okay.
Do you resist?
No. Not in this tent.
All right. They take you away. You exit, realizing you are coming out of that command tent you had seen before. And you are led.
So I can see now? I don't have anything on my head anymore.
They took it off for that
Right.
conversation.
They didn't put it back
They did
on.
not put it back on.
Okay.
They guide you.
How many guards?
It's a pair leading you right now.
Okay.
They bring you, and you can see the ones who had been on the entrance to the cave have all returned there. You are led 50 yards to the south to where there are those wooden poles sticking up out of the ground. You can see the one person you had seen at a distance there who's tied to one of these poles, looks up at you as you pass. It's this sort of short, thin, male half-elf, dark hair, goatee, wearing leathers and things, looks a bit tired, a bit bruised, looks up at you, watches you as you pass, and you are led to the pole next to him.
Okay.
And bound to it, and the guards depart.
So there's no one actively watching these polls.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
And you do have a rapier.
But you are out in the open.
Yeah. There's no way. Yeah, I have a rapier on my hip.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the reminder, Rob. There's no way I could like twist towards that, right? I'm bound too tight.
Yeah, your arms are bound in such a way that they cannot reach your own weapon. And the guy on the pole goes, So, day going well for you also?
Sorry, I'm not feeling very chatty.
That's fair.
She's still invisible?
Still invisible.
How long does that
Actually,
spell last?
I think at this point we're probably coming to the end of it.
Okay.
So as you say this, you feel the spell fade, and you come in. He goes, "Oh, there you are." Overestimate your own abilities.
We'll see.
I sure did.
What were you doing here?
Trying to infiltrate.
Stupid move.
Yeah, it was. Got friends back in town gonna be worried sick. What's your name? Fair enough. Back to you guys.
Are we now at the same time? Like it would be about an hour and I know my spell would have dropped? Mm-hmm. Okay. We look at all the faces inside here. No doubt.
Only Brufus was brought inside.
Oh, that's right. Only Brufus.
You look around, and then one of them just looks up at you like an older woman goes, "What are you going to do to us?"
Stares at her for a bit, and then turns back to the guard. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it's any of them here.
Well, I don't know what to do for you then.
Well, it must have been a miscommunication or something. I gotta go back and check what's going on. Ugh, what a pain in the ass.
Please tell Mondat this wasn't our fault, because...
Well, I don't know if it was. Do I?
We've just been guarding the prisoners we were given. We haven't lost anybody.
Then it's probably not your fault.
Okay, great.
I turn around and just like very, definitely trying to leave him with the vibe that I'm going to say maybe that it's his fault.
Give me an intimidation check.
All right, cool. 13.
As you walk away, you just hear him go, "Shit."
Chaos. Great. Yeah, I'll pop out, see them, and the minute I pretty much lay eyes on the three of them, I'm gonna go, yeah, it must be a miscommunication or something. We gotta go back and check on that message. No one in there is who we're looking for.
None of them?
No, none of them.
We would have been able to see her by now.
None of them.
Wow. Yeah.
So, yeah, let's get on back.
You make your way away from the prisoner tent. What direction do you head?
Shit, where the hell do we go? Where else could they be keeping him if they're not in the hostages tent?
Well, either closer to the hatchery, which is where she was caught, or, I mean, we came in here pretending we were going to interrogate her. She might already be being interrogated.
That's true. So, we can check up by the hatchery. Tim, remind me, did we see the stakes with people
You
bound
saw
to
the
them?
stakes with one person. There were
Or
a
one
dozen
person,
stakes,
excuse me.
one person bound to any of them.
Right. Did we see the sort of bigger, more impressive leadership tent?
Yeah, you can see it at a distance. It is at a higher elevation than everything else.
Are those poles visible from anywhere else? Like,
Yeah, from a lot of the camp.
Did anyone get a good look at that person that was bound to the pole?
It wasn't. It wasn't Daphne.
That wasn't Daphne?
No.
Maybe Daphne's over there at least, because I feel like if she were to be interrogated, it wouldn't be by any of these scrubs. It would be by the higher-ups.
Well, let's go to that leadership tent then.
You turn in that
that's
direction,
big.
and as soon as you are faced that way, you catch sight of the tent and the stakes and see there are now two people tied there.
Ah,
well, that might be as good a time as any for a quick 5-minute break. We're gonna take a quick 5, go ahead and run to the restroom, grab a snack, do what you gotta do, and we will see you back here at 9:03
don't be late.
or 5.
3.
3? 3.
We can give him an extra
Well,
cup.
You know what? Treat yourself.
the man tell you
We're
what
gonna
to
call it 9:05.
Seriously, no
You're
later
worth
than
it.
that.
No later.
Don't let the man tell you what to do.
That man. Don't let that
I'm
man
the
tell
man,
you
and
what
I'm
to
saying,
do.
go take a tinky. We back. Did you tinky? Tell me in the comments how your tinky went.
I thought you were gonna say, tell me how you tinky.
I did also think that was what was about to happen. Getting back in, you guys have now seen the second person over there. What you doing?
Can we tell
You
it's
probably
Daphne?
see us too.
Is she
Or
ready?
you will
It's kind of
soon.
starting to get dark, and you're like a couple hundred feet away.
Wait, is somebody else there
But it
now?
could be.
Okay, there's somebody else there. It's gotta be Daphne.
Nah, couldn't.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just go home.
Let's go to the hatchery and say.
Yeah, I think that is a great idea.
No, Draz is not for hat.
Yeah, well, no stone unturned. Let's go investigate.
Yeah.
Start heading in that direction. Meanwhile, back over at the stakes, Daphne,
How far off the ground am I?
you're sitting on the ground.
Oh, okay.
That's so easy. I was picturing like a full Jesus situation.
No. It's like, you're just
Right,
like,
no,
you're like
we're
a
in the
foot seated on the
vicinity.
ground with your arms
No.
tied to the stake
Some of
behind
us
you.
gotta have some.
This.
The guy next stake over just goes,
Do 'em like opera
listen,
glasses."
I know you don't want to chat. How'd you like to escape? That was a very slight nod.
Yeah.
I got a knife in my boot.
What?
I got a knife in my boot.
I got a rapier on my hip. What's your point? Our hands are tied.
Yeah, I can't reach my own boot knife. You can't reach your own rapier. But
Okay.
we might be able to get my knife to you.
Can I see anyone who could possibly, like, who's looking this direction?
Perception check.
That is an 18.
With an 18, I mean, there are people around. You're in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
No one's particularly nearby, and no one at this moment, as far as you can tell, has their eyes on you.
How long have you been here?
Me?
Yeah.
A few hours.
And they haven't sent anyone to come keep watch or anything?
People come check every now and then, but they don't seem to keep a particularly careful watch on this area. There seems to be a lot of people around this camp who don't immensely care about what's happening. I don't think most of these are true believers. Yeah, they got me during the raid last night. It's been one pretty severe beating and a day of being tied to this thing.
Do you think maybe we should wait till the sun is down?
Shouldn't be long, but yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
Okay.
At which point, the other four come walking up the hill.
Daphne goes, nah, Jesus.
No, just us.
Are we, how close are we?
You're like maybe 30 feet off at this point.
Okay.
Daphne.
New plan.
I'm going to, sorry.
Friends ears?
Go ahead.
It just said friends ears?
I know them.
Hi there.
We're not gonna get up that close. We're not getting up to right. We're not gonna.
I mean, Tim said we were like
Speaking
20
of
feet
light.
away. That's pretty close.
Okay.
I said 30 at the point Daphne
Okay.
noticed you.
Oh, 30. We may as well be invisible now. Because, I mean,
Do you have
Don't look right at her.
I don't think we should get any closer.
should we walk around? Just pretend we don't
I
notice
think
her?
we
and
should,
just-
let's do a loop. Let's do a loop around.
You
the-
can't. How's that invisible spell work as far as doing it again?
Gotta touch it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm thinking about it. I got just enough energy to do invisibility one more time. I gotta go up to her. I don't know if people would notice her turning invisible.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find out how Daphne is doing. Sometimes I can hear people's thoughts and make them hear mine.
What?
Just hold on.
I thought you were gonna say you were like really in tune with me. I was like, you don't.
I'll just like really hit it off on the road. You don't.
We
you guys
have a
don't get it.
connection you wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Well, basically, for Eternal Twins,
The twins.
I'm gonna like point at Daphne and concentrate. really
Daphne
hard.
goes,
I'm just pointing and like we're still walking, but I just kind of point at you and narrow my eyes, and I think really hard as I cast message.
One of my games.
I guess I whisper aloud. Oh yeah, because I do. Daphne, can you hear me? Are you all right?
can I hear him?
Yes, in your head.
Have I told you that in one of my games someone did message with finger guns every time?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
I got her. Let's keep walking. Keep acting inconspicuous.
Okay.
I will
Ask
point
if she's
back-
okay.
I will point it back to Daphne. We're trying to get you out of here. Are you okay?
How did you get in here?
We just walked right in. Now help us walk out with you.
Okay, we gotta get this guy too.
Did she say
Why?
if she's okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Okay, well. Okay.
He was gonna help. He was gonna help me. He was gonna help me.
Rufus, this is really confusing because I can only hear one side of your
Right.
conversation.
So she's all right. Mm-hmm. She doesn't know who the other guy is. So
Okay.
Hold on. No one questioned who you were.
no.
Can Singer do that invisibility thing again?
Singer, can you do the invisibility thing?
I just
again?
told you I can do it one more time, but I'd have to touch her. Tell her I'd have to come up and touch her, and people might notice her going invisible in the middle of the square.
Wait. What about you make somebody else
Yeah.
and then somebody else go cut Daphne free?
Thank you.
Rather than making Daphne, who is still tied up, invisible.
Okay.
Do I hear any of that?
No.
Oh, because you didn't point at me.
That's true. I'm pointing. I will point back to you and say,
yeah, I can do that, but then they've had her as a prisoner, so they'll recognize her tied up.
is there anybody watching you that you know of?
Doesn't seem to be.
Can I glance around and see as well? If there's anybody
Perception check.
with eyes on them?
Is there? Again, I can't hear her answers.
9.
The-
She says there's nobody watching her as far as she knows, and I don't see anybody either.
Okay.
This guy says no one seems to have been paying super close attention. They might occasionally come back to check up, but
I relay that.
Okay.
So I think if one of us goes invisible
Okay.
and Daphne is as light on her feet as she normally is, I think we might be able to get Daphne out of here. So, who's...
I mean,
I might be the lightest on my feet after her.
I'm not light on my feet.
You're not very-
I'm good with my I'm good with my hands.
Is that right?
I can untie stuff, and probably out of the 4 of us, I look the least like a guard who would come to get somebody if we need to pretend to be guards again.
That's true.
3 of you are pretty big and beefy.
You got something to cut a rope with?
Yeah, I got a knife.
All
and
right.
I've got my dagger.
I kind of like shove Drasimir into you a little bit, Padre.
Drasimir and Drazaxis.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
You did it again.
As Gene has pointed out in chat, I have another character in another one of my game that's name is Drasimir, who's also a big guy. A big creature. Fucking, I bumped Drazaxel into you, Podrick, and kind of do my best to like shuffle you two big folks in front of Singer. She's like, oh God, aren't you tired? I just want to take a big stretch, and you'll
stretching? I love stretching.
Do it now, do it. Singer, do it now. Ah!
Hey, performance check?
Oh, yeah.
Take a
You
good
can make
big
it less
stretch.
obvious. You can make it less obvious.
Oh, no.
It's too late. I've already started stretching and saying the thing about how I
Christ.
feel so good when I stretch.
I don't. Okay.
13.
21.
Continue.
I'm gonna massage my own temples and cast invisibility on myself, and I'll start going invisible from my ears right down.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna quickly say to myself, I can do this. I know I can do this. I'm ready for this. And cast Bardic Inspiration on myself?
Can't get
Can
it
I?
yourself.
Damn it! Well, can I cast? No, I have no spell slots left, so I can't do anything fucking else. Okay.
Revexel will flail around till their hands touch upon you and say, "You got this," and give you guidance.
Damn it.
Give me the guidance.
Wah wah wee wah.
It is the language of my people.
The description says I give a creature in 60 feet that can hear me. I can't be a creature in 60 feet that can hear me?
Well, I don't double
Just
check.
to double
I
check.
don't double check the text, but I'm
Just to double check.
fairly confident it's a thing that. Da-da-da.
Yeah, sorry, Amanda. You're trying.
Yeah,
You use a bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself
Okay.
within 60 feet.
Thank you. My description doesn't include that part. Okay, well, guidance, you said, which is...
A minute long, and it gives you a D4 to an ability check.
Cool. Can I? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just use my own default.
It's not highly
It is
relevant.
the next ability check within that minute.
Okay,
Right,
cool.
right, sorry. The
Got
next
it.
one, yeah.
Rob in the chat called the guy with the knife in his boot Daphne's boyfriend. What's he look like? Like, I'm just curious.
Great question, great.
He's a short, very slight half elf with dark hair and a goatee.
What do you guys know?
Wearing leather armor.
So like,
Backwards baseball cap.
That's true.
Okay, compare. What celebrity does he look most like?
Andrew, go.
I will think about it and get back to you.
Okay. Yeah, we might want to save this guy.
Okay. Okay.
As soon as you go invisible, and I've noticed that, I point
Yeah.
back to Daphne, and I'm just gonna say, Sing has gone invisible. She's coming to get
Yeah,
you.
I can. Yes.
What, you can see?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over.
Make sure she gets the other. What's your name?
Leosin or Lanther.
What?
Leosin or Lanther.
Oh, before I leave these guys, when I get her free, make a distraction so they can run. And then I'm gonna go over to untie Daphne's ropes as subtly as I can. Do I need to roll
Make a
anything?
stealth check at advantage.
Okay, cool. Can I use this one of those then? I will use one. This
We'll
one
use
of those.
what
right?
for what? Oh, you in fact must use the guidance
Yes.
for this.
Yes. Okay. So, do I? If it's an advantage,
Yeah.
do I only use it on one, or do I use it on the higher one?
You add it to whichever is the one you're using.
Beautiful. Okay. I mean, with the natural 20 and the 3 on the guidance and stealth, you said? That'd be 26.
Yeah, you're super stealthy. As you make your way over, get out.
This was me untying, was what I was trying to do.
With?
I mean, is it untyable by hands, or does it need to
I
be
suppose,
cut?
yeah, probably from your angle, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just start untying.
Okay, cool.
So much so that it takes Daphne a second to notice she's being untied.
Could have sworn those were tighter.
Lazy, not right.
You're free, but be subtle about it. I told the others to make a distraction so you can get away.
Okay, can you get him?
Do we know him?
That's Leosin?
Leosin or Lanther?
That's his full name?
Leosin or Lanther,
He
yes.
doesn't have any more. It's not long enough.
do you drop his social security too? Jesus.
Orlanther was the name of the mayor? No, what the last name of the who now?
The Berduscan monk that you had heard of.
Yeah.
Who
In the letter.
was researching the cult of the dragon.
Yeah.
It's mentioned in the letter, he was mentioned to you elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
And his
apprentice
asked you to keep an eye out for it
Yeah.
while you were doing this.
that's
Oh, he
Leosin?
is important. Okay.
Yeah.
He was gonna just do it.
Okay, sure.
What a stroke of luck. And
I'm
all
gonna
the poles and all the camps and all the raids.
I'm gonna try and untie
You have to
him
walk
as
into
well.
mine.
You go
Just
over.
with my hands.
I will say the handsomeness of Leosin or Lanther is maybe a little cut by how heavily bruised his face is. But yeah, you go over and start untying vines, and after a moment he just goes, "Oh, am I getting
It's fine. I'm not looking for a date. I was just curious.
someone back there untying me?"
Don't say anything, but
It's fine.
yes.
Shh, no, you don't need to.
Okay. You're good?
I'm good.
You're untied?
What? No.
Oh, you do
He's
need.
tied.
What?
What?
I was gonna get you out.
But she's already out.
I'm not done doing recon.
You're not in
wanna
here
stay
on
here?
purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my original plan would have involved not just walking in here for recon and not getting dragged as a prisoner, but now that I'm here, I want to do more recon before I leave.
Well, we're here for recon too, and our friend got captured, so we think it's time to go. And I think maybe it might be time for you to go too.
I got this.
Are you sure, buddy? Can I roll a perception check on whether he got
That would
this?
be an insight check.
Insight check on whether he got this. May I?
Yeah.
Do he got this?
Perception, that's not 21 on that.
He seems like a person who is maybe a little overconfident with his own abilities. It is not in good shape right now.
Okay.
Don't be an idiot. We're saving you. Come on.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Do a
I'm gonna.
persuasion check.
I'm gonna untie you right now.
You can do this at advantage because this was both of you.
I called him an idiot.
Yeah,
some
that's
guys
not a
are
problem here.
Some guys are into that.
I rolled 2 11s.
I wish.
I'm untying him.
Persuasion, that's a 10.
He's like, no, really, you've got him untied. at this
Yeah.
point.
Too late, buddy. You're untied. Now,
Do
boy.
you help him up?
Sure. Is he crouching?
As was Daphne, seated on the ground tied to the stake.
Okay, stay where you are for a minute, because our friends are gonna make a distraction.
Is it distraction time?
I mean,
know,
how can the
I think the
boys
three of
tell
us-
that?
The three of us are just standing there like, are they free?
Yeah.
Can't tell.
I'm gonna point to Daphne.
It is getting dark, so
I point to Daphne. Are you free? Can you give us some sort of signal when you
Yeah,
are?
I'm free. What exactly is the plan here?
Are there any kobolds around?
Try.
yeah.
I'm gonna pick one up and throw.
They're not like right by you. They're a little ways
Oh,
off.
they're a little ways. Like how far is it? A little ways off.
50 feet, maybe.
Like 50 feet.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
Did you say you were going to
can pick
throw
up
it?
and throw one?
Hell
Let's
yeah.
start a kobold fight.
That's awesome. I love that.
Just
Could
basically
you,
like a
like-
food fight, but with kobolds.
Put us in the middle of your group? Maybe it's getting dark.
Oh yeah, we could just surround him. That works too.
Yeah, it is. It's not like totally dark. There are like bonfires and things
Yeah.
lit and braziers around, so
Yeah.
there is some light in this.
Everyone
big camp.
get around the 2 of us. We'll put stuff over our heads so they can't tell who we are.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay,
now
what stuff?
We do that.
Need a distraction. Hold on. And I start looking around for a distraction.
No
It's
distraction. Just go.
Oh, I
already
can do
dead set
something.
on a distraction. I am going to cause the sound of rock cracking, like there is on the cliffside, maybe a little rock fall, like 30 feet up and away from us.
If he does,
Give me. Yeah, deception check.
can I
Okay.
also help out when I hear that crack that he makes?
Uh-huh.
Can I add a minor illusion of a big crack in the rock?
No. Because minor
Too far?
No, minor illusion. The illusion can't
Move.
take more than a 5-foot square.
Okay. Could I do a 5 foot? No, that's 30
But
feet
if
away.
it's like you're
yeah,
doing
it's
like
too far away.
up the cliff walls.
Yeah.
I'm using minor illusion as well. Oh, but you're a little further away. You're over
Yeah.
by. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Sorry, what is the range on minor illusion?
30 feet.
So you're trying to do like, oh, you're more than 30 feet from any cliff wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
This
okay.
is like hundreds of feet across this campsite.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know where we were in relation to
You're
the
like,
walls.
you're not like super duper far from them compared to other parts, but you're not.
Drazaxel has
Within 30 feet.
shatter.
Yes, I know, and and if Amanda says I'm okay to use the last second level spell slot that Drazaxel has, I'm okay with that. I just didn't want to throw it out there because, as fine as I am making Drazaxel sound like Borat, I didn't want to use Amanda's spell
Use
slot.
spell slots.
We also have a drawing of.
Yeah, wait, I'm trying to load it.
Was this is that Leosin?
No.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. Ooh. All right.
Oh, he's swarthy.
Okay.
Turn that thing around because I don't have a defensive one over
Turn
here.
that thing
Hey,
around.
thanks for subscribing. Oh, yes,
All
that's
right.
a lot.
Yeah. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very okay with that.
What's up? New sub?
Yeah, new sub.
Hey. What's up?
That was for Leosin.
Very nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, what I meant to say was very nice. How much?
No, don't.
okay,
Please
so-
decide not to.
If only there was some way to cause a. And then Drazaxel. Maybe not.
Well, I was wondering maybe I have a spell that could help out with that. Maybe I could do that. It would make a
That's just French.
And Dragonborn.
Oh, that's Ed. That's Ed God, who helped us with our sound. Thank you, Ed, for subscribing.
Thanks, Ed. Draz will say that and then turn, and I believe the range on Shatter is 90 feet.
90 feet can get some of the cliff wall.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
Yeah, and if we do it at a 90-foot diagonal, there might actually be a rock fall when it hits.
Yes.
So,
The consequences of our own actions?
More likely than you'd think.
I don't think they exist.
60 feet, excuse me.
I'd say 60 feet can still just get it.
Okay. Then
50
Draz will do
feet?
that. Well, 30. Minor illusion. Yeah, using the shatter, Draz will fire a
So you
shatter.
get a high-pitched whine of a shatter spell happening. And a chunk of cliff from not like super high up these cliff walls, but like midway up starts falling down. People are like, "Oh my god!" And the closer parts of the camp start being in a slight state of chaos. People like mobilizing to move away from this.
Daphne goes, that'll work, run.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm gonna run towards my friends, and we're all gonna run towards the entrance.
You grab Erlanther, you like grab his hand, stand him up, he goes, "Thank you," and like takes a step and starts to tip
I'm
again.
putting my shoulder under his shoulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Leosin as well.
Yeah,
And you
of course.
guys, sort of half carrying him, start making further front of the camp. The chaos and panic that happened in the immediate area around the shatter seems to be spreading tent cluster to tent cluster, and people start to move around, chaos happening. Just give me, I'm gonna call it a group stealth check to just sort of get lost in the chaos of what's happening.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, baby, no. Oh, what are the odds, Amanda? I wish you were here to tell me the odds.
I got a 16.
I'm taking.
Oh, and Draz.
16.
Am I taking that at a disadvantage for the heavy armor? Still?
Not this one, no.
Then my first roll was a natural 20, Tim, and my second was a natural 1.
Oh yeah, and Singer's invisible.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, I am
And you're at
invisible.
advantage,
Yeah,
so you'll roll
so
again.
16 or even better, 16.
Yep.
Damn. Damn.
Brufus got a natural 20 as well for a 22. And Drazomir got a 6.
Nope.
Drazaxel.
Drazaxel got a
God
6.
Just Axel Rose. Just imagine
I
like
still
it's
think,
Axel Rose.
on the whole, the group, you just move around
I
as
will do
people
this.
are. People are like panicking. You do overhear just like bits of crowd walla as you go by. What happened? Oh, is it, what?
The use of Walla as
That's by much walla.
As you go by, like, what happened? Oh, the cliff is collapsing. You hear
and maybe an occasional, who's he?
you do overhear for half a second someone go, "I heard someone just cast a, I heard that was a spell someone cast. Let's go." Reddard said he met some really suspicious people. Maybe we've been infiltrated. And you guys
Double
get
time.
almost
Double
to
tap.
the exit of the little valley.
And then to the exit.
As you
And then
start
out.
approaching it, you see, since you all came in, guard on that entrance exit point has gotten much heavier.
Okay.
There's now like a clear like perimeter of people sort of keeping an eye on it. There's like, it's not like people steadily for the whole 200 feet, but there's like a couple more at that guard post, and then like clusters of 2 or 3 spread out along that line.
Can you make it sound like there are rolling boulders coming? Because I can.
Yeah, I can too.
Let's do
I mean, I
that.
could try.
Can we use minor illusion now?
Like it's just in the immediate vicinity of those people.
Yes.
I will allow it. Each of you give me a deception check.
Okay.
Okay.
Does this concentration, I can do that with minor illusion, right? There's no concentration for minor illusion.
That's a good question. Let's look at minor illusion.
Doesn't require concentration.
No concentration.
No concentration.
You said deception?
Deception, yes.
16.
11.
A lot of 16s for me.
Sweet.
Great news for you.
Yeah.
You do get like 2 groups who are like adjacent somewhere in the middle, just sort of like, whoa, but like each group look away from the other towards the cliff walls, and you guys just run between them.
Wow, I can't believe that worked.
And you are out.
Incredible.
Okay. Yeah, okay, slow down. Be cool. We're cool. We're trying to get out of here because of the cracked cliff wall. We're going. Leosin, come on.
We duck behind some trees or whatever we can find for full cover.
Yeah.
Give me stealth check.
Okay.
Group stealth check.
Okay.
Just gonna do one for Leosin as well.
18.
14.
10.
14 for Drazexel and 16 for Brufus.
Okay. You guys get into like a little stand of trees and think you're pretty well hidden, and you hope. But no one comes immediately in your direction.
Okay. I'm so sorry that I told you and turned you invisible and what got you to go in there. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thanks for that.
Okay. We should go further and further from this place, and in fact, we should go back to town.
Yeah.
We haven't found out everything we need to, but I think we got Leosin. Let's.
Yeah.
take it
Are
in the
you
road.
okay? Do you need to?
Can you make it to town walking?
I think so. Might need a hand here and there, but
Yeah.
if I'm not staying fully in there, I shouldn't stay in the vicinity. So
Okay.
let's move.
Yeah, let's go. Right now.
Drezaxel is going to do a medicine check on both Leosin and on
Okay,
Daphne.
go for it.
I believe was Amanda's intention behind that.
I just want
medicine
to make sure that you're okay.
check. There it is.
I'm fine. Really.
Well, maybe you don't know that something happened in there, and I just want to check on you.
What? Okay.
That's a natural 1 to a 7 for Leosin.
Ooh.
He's so much worse off than me.
Yeah.
No.
And a natural 20 plus 6 for Daphne.
Barely injured from like a different fight.
Daphne's doing pretty okay.
What?
I think that's some
As far
chafing
as
on your wrist.
Leosin goes, it's hard to tell what sort of a state he's in with all these bruises in the way.
Wait, what do I get?
The roll that Drezaxel got
It's
was
just
a
check.
26.
It's just
Oh, it's
find
just
out
check.
how you're
Oh,
doing.
okay.
Yeah.
Check.
You seem pretty okay, I
Yeah,
think.
I
There's
told
some
you.
light chafing on your wrists. I don't know. I have to get back to town to help you.
Yeah, you got a bunch of fucking bruises there, buddy.
Yeah, I got beaten a lot
Sure.
by
Was it
several people.
Langdedrosa, one of them?
That was one of them.
Can we be walking? Are we walking?
Yeah,
we're
we're
walking. Fuck it. Okay. So, what did you learn, Daphne, Leosin, while you were in there? Also, hi, Leosin.
Should we walk slightly off the road?
Yeah,
Is
I
anyone
think it
gonna
would be a good
recognize
idea.
us? Or,
Yeah.
And to be fair, it wasn't a road you followed
Yeah.
here. It was
just a path.
their wagon tracks.
Yeah.
If there's room to veer off their wagon tracks,
We need to collect our hostages. We left some behind, didn't we?
we did.
Tied some up.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's not leave them to the elements.
That's true. We should go and
That
get
would be
them.
terrible.
As they're walking, Daphne does tell him her name is Daphne. For what it's worth. It was rude earlier, but it didn't feel like the time.
Oh.
We need to have a long conversation with you, Leosin. But now that you know all of our names and it's canonically established, we're gonna go we have a couple other hostages we were gonna bring back to Greenest.
Just lead the way up. Whatever is needed. Now that we're walking, I'm realizing I'm probably not in a condition to call the shots. So,
Right, you banged up.
Daphne, when we heard talk that you were caught going into the hatchery. What part was the hatchery?
And I reveal what happened last week.
It was into the cave, right? Yeah.
at the camp.
But I didn't see much.
You didn't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was some cave. They caught me before I got in. I'm sorry, guys.
Isn't that the part that Draz just like ruined the entrance to?
No, Eggy hit the cliff wall a little bit
Okay.
from it.
But
Yeah.
well, okay, so there's a hatchery. You know that.
Apparently,
That
dragon
hatchery.
They're hatching dragons.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that's not great.
That's not so great. I don't love that.
You were in longer than me. Did you find anything?
A bit, yeah. Got some info.
Care to share?
All right. Do you know who these people were?
Cult of the Dragon, right?
That's right.
What is that?
Dragon
No.
cult.
There's
Well,
a good deal more to get into there, which I could do later. But as far as this camp goes, a few people here were full-fledged members of the cult. A lot more than that were just mercenaries.
Yeah.
I've been tracking all of the raiding and robberies that have been happening in the region, and started to put together that it was one group doing it, and I had reason to believe it was the dragon cult based on a few sightings.
What are
It
they
seemed
after?
like they were gearing up for something larger, and Greenest felt like the largest and most affluent target in this region, so I
were they going to come back to it, or was that hit the big one?
think that was the big one as far as I know.
Do you know what their goal is with all of this?
I heard a few people say that they were building a horde for a dragon,
For a dragon. Was that...
for a dragon god.
A dragon god is different
Yeah.
from a dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon God we've heard of.
Do you know which dragon god?
Well, we've heard of one very recently.
Tiamat.
Do we hear about Tiamat?
We did, yeah. I'm trying to remember where we heard about Tiamat, but we did definitely.
I think one of the hostages you took.
I believe so. Yeah, that's right.
It was Garrett.
Yeah, told us about Tiamat, the Dragon Queen. Dragon God like Tiamat.
Oh, yes.
This would've-
Garrett Busey told us they said
People
Tiamat,
coming-
the evil dragon god.
People coming back seem to be very, very proud of this, proud of themselves for the greenest raid. I think it was the most lucrative they've had. I know that they're very selective about who gets to go into that cave at the back of the camp. People refer to it as, I've heard people refer to it as a nursery. Supposedly they have a clutch of dragon eggs. Also, I know Mondath is in charge of the day-to-day. Cyanrath's her right hand, but there's a third one,
What?
third leader, higher up than either of them in the cult.
Do you know their name?
Resmir, half-black dragon.
A half black dragon.
She apparently scouted this area out months ago and developed the plan to set it all up, and then has been checking in that Mondath is in charge of the regular operations. And I know that they're keeping the plunder they take on these raids in that cave alongside these eggs.
What about an elf? Did you see an elf?
One or two.
Like a one in charge?
No. 3 wearers of purple. That's it.
Are they going to stay here, or are they going to move on?
I know their plan isn't to stay here permanently. I don't know how long they're staying.
Okay. Listen, I feel like that's a lot of information to bring back. And along with the hostages, I think we've got something.
I do too. Yeah, no, I mean, we have to go back at this point. I don't know what else we might be able to find out later, maybe by following
I
them
think
some more.
also we and he need to recover for a little
Right.
bit.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Also, my original plan had just been to try to walk back with the group of them. Join up, pretend like I was one of them to get information. They knew who I was.
Not like
Apparently
they knew
are-
you were impersonator. They knew you.
Someone recognized me specifically. The leadership was aware of me specifically as a person. Also, I overheard Cyanrath use a title in reference to Resmir. Worm Speaker. I've been studying their organization for a while. I've never heard that type before.
That's what we knew about Erlantha, right? We knew he was a monk studying the cult of the dragon.
He had studied their history
Yeah.
and the way they operate. Yeah.
And he had, yeah.
Worm speaker.
Yeah.
And you've never heard that?
Never heard that used before.
What do you think it means?
Maybe, do you know the name of the title above Wearers of Purple? Could it be that Resmir still wears purple but is a higher rank than the
I
others?
was a high priest for a long time. That's the main title I knew.
Huh.
It was above the Wearers of Purple, and then below that person they were cells. The Wearers of Purple run cells.
Well, Worm Speaker sounds more like a specific job title, like it's communicating with
Yeah, it does.
the dragon.
Maybe they're charged to raise the dragon babies or to speak to them when they're hatched or something.
Or to communicate with that adult dragon that's been coming in and
Or that.
raiding. Maybe they're the communication line.
Lenathon. I heard that name too.
Lenathon
That was the dragon.
was the name of the dragon.
Yeah.
The blue one.
Yes.
Lenathon.
Do we know? Do you know what their
ATH.
end goal in all this is,
Not entirely, no.
or what they're trying to get from these raids?
Well, he was saying the
horde.
horde
A
for
horde.
a dragon.
Like,
Are they offering riches in return for
Right.
something?
I would assume,
okay.
and that worries me.
Yeah.
The Dragon Queen, it's not like you can just go to a cave and offer her gold. She doesn't live in this world.
Right, she's a god.
Yeah.
So she's up in
Just
the sky.
regular riches aren't gonna,
Yeah.
like people's pocket watches aren't gonna turn her head.
No, that's why they're stealing a lot, I think. Mm-hmm. She's not in the sky, she's in hell.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hell, huh?
The Nine Hells.
Well, sure.
And they're trying to appease her with a big offering of treasures.
The largest dragon horde in the world.
Huh. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
I mean, at least it's not like a million dead bodies or anything. You know, treasure is awful, but people
Right.
can live without it.
And people might die in the process, but it's not the purpose to have the bodies. Yeah, sure.
The scarier thing might be what she gives them in return, in terms of she's a god, the kind of power.
Could
She can
equal
give
those
them.
bodies.
Sorry?
Could equal those bodies.
Could be.
Any idea, and pardon me if one of my friends have asked you this already, but any idea where they might be intending to move
Go
to
next.
next?
Not even the slightest idea.
I mean, they put up tents, they put up watchtowers, they might be settling in there for a bit to recoup from the raid.
That's true. It didn't look like they were like pulling up tents or anything yet. They were still pretty settled,
They
right?
were pretty settled.
But they were gearing up for the night, so it's like, kind of hard to say.
Well, they're definitely going to stay there tonight. We know that.
Right. We have the night, it seems like.
Also, if they're dealing with the fallout of that cliff crashing a little bit, I don't know if that means they're going to move quicker or stay to recoup, and especially if they're
Yeah, it could go either way.
eggs, they're going to be careful. They're not going to want to travel too fast, I wouldn't think.
Right. Plus, like,
Yeah, if they had a keep set up for the eggs, you'd think they'd use that as a hatchery.
Yeah.
Not good news for Greenest, but
No.
no. And a contingency like this, a giant army, they won't be able to move very fast anyway, even if they wanted to. And they, they leave this massive bloody trail here, wherever they go. So they won't be hard to find if they do move, at least.
Yeah.
Where did we put those hostages again?
Now make it back to where you left the little cops of trees you tied them up
yeah.
in by the ambush point.
It was part Rufus, part Jamie asking. We had 3 and Garrett, Busey? Or did we let
Garrett and 2 others.
Garrett and 2 others. Okay, Garrett was part of
There were all those other
Got it.
kobolds that we tied together that couldn't stand up because they were so bad at figuring it out. Yeah, that's another
right.
time spot.
Excellent.
Yeah. Do you remember the Ring of Kobolds? Yeah.
One of their names Plunkett.
Yes, and he is into basket weaving.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
You don't know.
They're far away. That's a different fight.
I know. I don't know, but I want to know how he's doing.
Eric's asking. Tell
Oh, I got
Eric.
in game. I'm not saying right
Okay.
How far away were we from Greenest?
now. You all told went probably about like 6 or 7 miles.
We should probably figure out a camp for the night.
Yeah. I don't want to be tromping through the woods this time of night either.
And I don't think.
Could use a little shut-eye. Give me a perception check if you're looking around for a campsite.
Yeah.
Perception or survival, I'd take that too.
My perception
6.
is 5.
13?
10.
Razumir's.
Drazaxil.
Excuse me, Drazaxil.
Jamie's fired.
Fired.
Fired. 19. Perception for.
You look around, you spot not far away a relatively sheltered-looking, like a little cave
Great.
in a little hillside.
Cozy.
Good eyes, Drazaxil.
You make your way over to the cave entrance. You head in.
Can
Carefully,
I
but
peek
yeah.
in? Take a look before we go in?
Give me a perception.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a
That's not
14. 13.
You can't see all the way in.
Yeah.
Because there's like a slight curve to it
Yeah.
as it goes inward, but you can hear soft murmuring voices from within.
Oh, there are people in here. Has it been an hour? I'm visible now, right?
You're visible again.
Yeah.
It's been more than an hour since you left the camp.
Not here.
Okay, maybe I should listen to see what they're saying. Or, anyway, let's not camp here. But can I lean in closer to see if I can hear what they're saying
Yeah,
just a little bit?
Give me one more perception.
Yeah. Nope, I do not. That is a 5.
Yeah, you don't hear what they're saying.
Okay, there are people in there. We should go.
Let's go.
All right, yeah, let's find somewhere else.
Okay.
All right, give me a perception check.
We should go
Or survival.
further off the road, maybe.
8.
A mighty 3.
13.
1 for Brufus. And what are we rolling?
Perception or survival.
Perception or survival? Then that is it's just a 9 for Drazaxil. Damn.
We're just looking for somewhere to camp.
You find like the best little grove of trees you can. It's not super far away from the path, but it's at least a little covered.
Okay.
It's gonna have to do.
Yeah, let's go. Let's take it.
Yeah.
Beggars, can't be choosers and such.
Who wants first watch?
I'll take first watch.
I'm still I haven't got any magic energy left, but I'm fine. I haven't gotten hit once, so I can do first watch with you, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's good to have company.
Yeah, if we're doing a watch, we got 2, 4, 6.
I feel like Draz would jump in on one pretty quickly.
For sure.
All right.
Oh, 2, 4. Yeah. Okay.
We got 6 people because Leosin.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So
Wanna
yeah,
make him do it too?
We don't have to,
you just need to have eyes to watch.
because we all need to get at least 6 for a long rest, right?
Everybody pitches
Yes.
in.
Actually, Brufus does want to talk to Leosin a ton, so Brufus will offer to take last watch, the earliest one tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And suggest to Leosin, like, if you take last watch, I'd love to speak with you about some Cult of the Dragon business.
All right. I can do that.
I've been looking for you.
Ominous.
Yeah. And then Brufus will go, but Drazaxil will get in on the, second watch?
Yeah, I'll do second with Draz.
Cool.
Well, then we might need some people to actually, if you want me to take
That's
the watch
true.
instead,
what do
because
we
we
need,
don't have
4
enough people for
watches?
2 each. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that shakes out.
So everyone can get 6 hours of sleep.
Gotta get our beauty sleep.
Yeah. Do you want to go with Draz
Got
or do you
no
want to go
elves
alone?
this time?
I can go alone or I can go with Pod.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. I'll go alone. You go with Draz. Pod, are you okay first watch alone?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite watch.
Okay.
First one?
First one.
Oh, it's a good
Best one.
It's a great one. You don't have to wake up at the beginning of it.
Don't we gotta wake up in the middle of sleeping?
What's Amy's character's
Sure.
name again? God, I'm Daphne. A whole new set of character names to write in my notes
I think
for
it might be
watches.
Drasimir. I've been hearing that name a lot.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Dathomir? Okay.
I know, I'm gonna screw us all up.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So who's first watch?
Pod.
Me.
Pod. You take up.
Before turning in, I think Daphne would just want to say, hey, thanks, guys, for
What for?
saving my ass. And thank you for being ready to save my ass.
That's what I do.
That's what people do in all the stories. They always help their friends.
Sure.
But most importantly, we're not gonna send you into the mouth of the beast and then just wipe our hands and walk away. I couldn't do that.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah. Don't get all gushy and sentimental on us now, Daphne.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
If you do get gushy and sentimental, talk to me because I would love to take some notes.
to bed.
Okay, well, just journal if you can. It can help get out feelings, and if you happen to share those notes with me. Podrick takes watch.
Leosin just looks at all and goes, wouldn't have pegged her for a honk shoe. And rolls over.
Motherfucker think I me.
Fuck. Do I really give off that vibe?
I don't like this
I feel
guy
so
anymore.
misread.
Way off base.
Podrick, you take up your position, watching out over all of these people, sort of minding them, being your familiar role as something of a caretaker. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oy, 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 oy. The mighty 9, Tim.
Man, it's dark. Moving on.
Okay. Cool.
Who was on second watch?
I think was it me and Draz?
Yeah,
Sure, we'll say that.
Daphne and
it was
Drax.
Daphne and Draz.
All right, let's go, Drag.
I got a 17.
That's got a 6.
The night is quiet. I mean, there are a few like nocturnal animals that go by, but if anyone from that camp went looking for you, they didn't go the right way, and they do not come near this camp.
Great.
Third watch, Singer.
Perception? 14.
You keep an eye out. You don't see much of anything. You find yourself staring up at the stars a lot, which there are so many more of here than in Waterdeep.
Yeah. I'm gonna be writing down my
It's
stories.
just like jotting down what's happened and reflecting on like how interesting and how cool it is to see it this close up.
Yeah.
And you while away your 2 hours and then pass it over to Leosin and Brufamir.
Hello, design. Yeah, Brufus will sit and basically, no, I gotta at least roleplay this first part out. So, he will sit down with Leosin and he will say, so, I've been looking for you because I've been looking for, fuck is she, fuck.
What the fuck just happened?
I kicked our camera.
All right.
It's all good. I fixed it with my feet. Hashtag wiki feet. So I'm
No! Do not.
get in the chat. So Leosin, I've been looking for you because I have been on the trail of the cult of the dragon, and I understand you're a bit of a scholar.
Something like that. Get on their tail a bit too, as you may have noticed.
Yes.
Mixed success.
Why are you tailing them so closely? And I'll tell you my reason. I'm just curious to hear yours as well.
I have always, part of why I study them is to keep an eye on them as a threat. They're always active to some degree or another since their founding. How large they are and how much of a problem they're creating for the Sword Coast varies, but they're always active. Keep my ears out for reports of activity by them. The robberies, what they're doing now. It's uncharacteristic. And I've been trying to find out exactly what they're up to and why. I started hearing reports of them sightings of things that could be connected to them, symbols and things in connection with simple robbery, and it seemed strange. So I began tracking all the robberies in the area, finding patterns, and trying to find a time when I could find what essentially turned out to be that camp, to try and find out what the reason for it all was.
I see. Do you know of any Cult of the Dragon members high in the hierarchy that are elves? Or have you heard of any of them?
There are some
Very cold, dead eyes.
cold but dead eyes.
Like a doll's eyes.
Like a dog.
Could describe any number of fanatic. Given access to resources, I can start looking into a specific person if you need. I don't know specifically. You must understand, for most of their history, they haven't had a tremendous amount of hierarchy in their organization.
Oh.
There was one central figure in charge, and then individual cells run by wearers of purple. And then there are ranks below that, but they tend to be within a particular cell.
I see. Have you heard anything about them kidnapping innocents and experimenting on them?
Yes. That I have definitely heard of. That is much more in line with their typical behavior than robbery.
Are they, have you seen any evidence in your time with them that they're still doing that, maybe? Or that there was anybody there who looked like they might have been experimented on there?
I've seen one or two. I'm trying to, as far as I could tell, alter people, turn them into some sort of, like a humanoid weapon.
But you didn't see any that you knew of when you were there?
In that camp?
Yeah.
No. That didn't. If that any such thing is happening there, I did not witness it.
Okay. I've got a little, as you might imagine, experience with the Cult of the Dragon. And I'm going to be burrowing my way through their ranks. That word was burrowing. My way through their ranks to try and take them down, specifically until I see an old friend.
Are you
No.
one of these people that they've experimented on?
What?
Are you one of the people they did these things to?
Oh, no, not me.
Friend, then. I hope you get justice for your friend. If I can help that happen, I will.
Well, thank you. Oh, here's a
Oh
dog.
my god.
And we'll just probably spend the rest of the watch just continuing to ask about the Cult of the Dragon and anything else he's learned and what he might have learned at Candlekeep about them and stuff like that.
Yeah, we can talk through some of the sort of background information he has later.
Cool.
You guys wake up, refreshed in the morning,
Yay, long
and long
rest.
rest.
Yay, long rest. I love my spell slots. I want them all. Thank you. Thank you.
You want to come over this way? There you go. Oh, you can have a donut.
But what if
Give a whole
was
give a whole
for
little.
poppers?
You can have a donut. Okay. You can have all the donuts. Bye.
Okay, refreshed.
I feel
Ready.
So wait,
Something
we
like
haven't
that.
gotten our hostages yet, right?
We did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was part of the watch.
They're just
Like,
chilling all night? All right.
They're just chilling.
yeah,
All right.
they're bound. They're gagged.
Sounds Sometimes it be like that.
Shall first thing in the morning, you walk the rest of the way back to Greenest. You turn the prisoners over to Escabert, who brings them to be locked up. You are all paid the rest of your money.
Ooh. Which was how much?
Through my notes here.
I remember, but
I believe it was
For all
another
of
50
those
gold each.
Another 50 gold.
I believe it was half up front, half after.
Yeah.
I believe
Nice.
that was the case as well.
Because I think Amanda added some to my money already when I was away.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of all I needed, and Daphne leaves forever.
And
Just 50 gold. That's all I had to pay back.
no, I take it back.
You said 25 last time, I
They
think.
gave you a total of 50 last time, right?
Oh, come on.
Or did they give you 25 each?
I think they maybe gave us 25 each.
Then they give you another 25 each.
Okay.
Well, I already wrote down 50, so.
That's too late then. That's it.
250 gold total should have been the end amount.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You are profusely thanked. Nassim comes to sort of see to Leosin and sort of get him set up. Leosin is brought to a bed chamber to sort of recuperate a little bit. Before he departs from you, he just sort of turns to the group and goes, I think I'm going to need to rest some of this off, but what are your plans going forward?
Well,
Great question.
Is he asking all of us or just Daphne?
No, the group of you.
Oh, okay.
we've only thought about it a little. And we haven't really
jealous?
spoken about it.
You all seem very capable. You've seen what's happening here and what people all over are facing. And I don't know, I figure maybe it's personal for the group, for all of you now also. Wondering if you intended to continue seeing to this problem, and if we might collaborate further.
I'm following whatever
Yeah, I
they're
know
doing.
I am.
Drive?
Yeah, I guess so. Classic drives.
Yeah.
Classic.
I'm here to follow heroes. And what you're doing is pretty heroic right now.
I don't know about being a hero, but you guys had my back once, so I'm around for now.
Oh, so they had other hostages in that hostage tent?
There were... How many did you say? 8?
I think there were 8.
You could have mentioned that before we
What?
left.
How was it? Good.
Oh god, I feel
no.
like such a dick.
The old woman who talked to me was pretty annoying, so
And very beat up.
very beat up.
So I think all she said was, "What are you going to do to me?"
Yeah. Oh my god. I just got here, lady. Chill. Smothering me.
Nag, nag, nag.
Prisoners, am I right?
Do be like that.
Leosin says to all of you, if you're in to take next steps on this with me, I probably need a day or two to recuperate a little, and then we can talk next steps.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You take some time to recover. I think we've probably got to go back to that camp.
We've got to tell
At
everything
least
to...
what's left.
To whatchamacallit. Have we told everything to... Who's this called? What's his name?
Governor
Yeah.
Nightdale.
Yeah. Do we need to
I
tell
think we
him
did.
everything?
He gave
I
us
think
the
it
gold.
got
Yeah, that was what
Long,
got the
yeah.
gold. We also gave
Governor
information.
Nightdale.
Or not just the hostages.
Sorry, say that again. Oh,
Did
yes.
we... Was the 25 gold for hostages, or did we also relay all the information to him?
You wanted the information.
Yeah, cool. So we told him.
He actually, when you explained to him, like, if you describe the people that Rufus saw in there, he recognizes a few of them and
Oh.
is pleasantly surprised to know they're alive.
Ah, okay. So they were already written off as dead.
Well, I mean, but it's a blessing that they're not.
Let's
You know,
just
it's...
keep that in mind as we move forward.
Okay. I'm here to follow you guys. Pod,
I'm here. That means there's got to be a reason, even if it hasn't made itself apparent. So I'm going to see this thing to the end.
Pod,
Ah,
what, you're like a holy warrior, right?
in a sense, I dig out my.
he's cool about it.
I'm chill. I'm like a cool youth leader. I bring out my my pendant, the Emerald Enclave's insignia. Do they have like a universal one that I'd be wearing, or does it look
Yeah,
like
they do
its
have
own?
a symbol.
All right.
Which
It's
you
gonna
totally
be
do.
that.
And it's right there.
That's the one.
That one.
It's this one.
Oh, that's a stab.
Oh, that's sexy as hell.
That's pretty sexy.
I work for the Emerald Enclave with them. I'm a bit more of a wanderer. I don't serve any gods, but I do believe in natural order of things, and right now it seems that whatever outside forces are at work are meaning to have me here. Yeah.
Seems like it. Do I know anything about the Emerald Enclave?
You need a history check.
Okay.
I already know some stuff because I knew him growing up.
Yeah.
Like, I know
yeah,
about
you'd be
them.
hearing some stories,
What?
and you probably know some people.
9.
You've heard the name. You don't know a ton about them.
What do they do again?
Oh, come on! We're the Emerald Enclave! the Emerald.
No, I've heard the name. I just don't know
The
what
Emerald
the deal
Enclave.
is.
They're like, I mean, I heard about it growing up because he would tell me, but they're into the forest and they protect nature and
Preserving
and,
the natural balance. And the
Preserving the
balance
natural
between
balance.
nature and civilization.
and the balance between nature and civilization. You know, Emerald Enclave stuff. That's what you always told me.
Yeah, that's it.
You're
Got it in one.
really like a poster child for them. That's your whole deal is their deal too.
I was born into it.
Oh, I see.
My father and his father before him, and so on and so forth.
Oh, wow. Family legacy.
Yeah. That's
Do you
all
think
I
your
know.
son will do it too?
Oh yeah. Yes.
And
Not a
what-
doubt in my mind.
Did we already talk about the fact you have a son? This isn't new news,
Yeah,
right?
it feels.
I don't think you. No, Singer does, and Traz knows.
Wait, you got a son?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a boy.
How old?
Great dad.
Well, it's been a while. He is 8. He is
half.
8.
8.
I mean 81.
I need Amanda to be here for
I know, for this little bit.
for this
Sorry,
moment because I'm gonna say something that and maybe we can save this, but I haven't seen Roderick in so long. It's amazing, like how big he must be getting,
Yeah.
and I'm so excited for you. And at that point, Drazaxel would say, "Well, who was it that knew that Roderick was the name of the duck?"
Press Axel.
Drazaxel would say, "Well, but Roderick is the name of your."
Yeah, I got this little guy right now, and I pulled the duck out of my pocket.
Ah!
Aw.
I'm not that scary.
You
I
gave
know,
him,
I just wasn't expecting to see a moving creature in your pocket.
you gave him the same name as.
Well, Rod's not here right now. He's both he and his mom are gone right now. Left, really. So
So you named your duck after your son. Feels.
I miss him.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. She didn't tell me. She's always been a little bit of an aloof woman. She also is in the same group I run with, but you know, we take turns training him and making sure he can survive on his own. So I imagine they're on their own excursion.
Can I take a closer look at this duck?
Yeah? What are you trying to see about the duck?
Like,
Look evil?
I don't know. Does it look
Just look in the eyes, man.
aware or sentient? Now that I've heard the same. Now that I've heard they have the same name, like,
I'm not gonna make you roll a check for this. It
Yeah.
looks
Or is it
like a
Like a
duck
dog
level?
size.
It looks like a duck level of sentience.
okay,
It's got yellow fur.
feathers, buddy, feathers.
So you work for an outdoor organization, huh? The whole nature thing,
Nature.
that's your bag?
Really into nature.
Got a flat tail,
Okay,
claws,
Wait, so your son
Claws.
a gap tooth.
that's not well.
is. What are we describing?
It's a
Eric,
duck. It's a very classic looking.
when
looks
this
like
is done, we're gonna look at some ducks.
My dream.
Because I don't think you've seen one.
I've heard of him.
I've heard tell of these ducks. So your son is named Roderick, and also you have a tiny little duck in your pocket that is also named Roderick. Is that right?
Why are you giving me the 3rd degree for empty nesting?
Pod.
I just am trying to get things straight.
Pod.
Ah,
Is that the real rod?
the real rod is gone right now. This is just a duck I found.
Oh, I don't care. Don't.
Again,
Some
why-
kids don't have dads. It's fine.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's normalize weird families.
You're not. So she just disappeared without telling you. You're not worried at all about her, Rod?
Oh, she's done this before.
She's disappeared without warning with your son before.
Well, not with my son before, but
Oh, okay. What was it last time?
She's with him?
I imagine, yeah. This is a little too fast. This is coming at me a little too fast.
Sorry.
One at a time. What did you ask?
I don't
What did you
remember.
want?
It was something about she's ran away from you without telling you before, and
Yeah.
it sounds like run away, but it's like she's
Left.
left.
Well, we're not
For
we're
an
not,
extended time.
betrothed.
Okay.
She's my kid's mother. She's not my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
It's
a
not that
partner
weird.
of sorts.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a little bit of a
your,
live and let live.
still your kid, though.
Oh yeah, there's a kinship there, but it's fine.
I'm gonna.
Why is everyone so good
It's
about
fine.
this?
You know, I just feel like maybe there are some feelings that you're not working through. We'll talk about this later, maybe.
I think you're doing everything right and your head's in the right place.
If anyone does this to me, I'm gonna start swinging. Just to be clear.
Oh no, he has a much stronger emotional constitution than you. I would never ask you these questions. Don't worry.
Excuse me.
Oh, don't worry about it. So we'll probably stay, and because this whole cult of the dragon thing is kind of your bag, right?
I mean, I'm gonna be working my way to the top, unfortunately. Well,
Oh, Leosin's already gone. Nissim took him to bed.
see?
He honk chewing or me meing?
Ooh, good question.
More just like a.
Daphne goes, yeah, it seems right.
They don't even have CPAP machines in this town.
Oh no.
You know.
Magic CPAP machine.
You'll know you need it when you hear an NPC. You just sort of go.
Oh hey Raider.
Oh, we're getting raided.
What's
What a
up,
great time.
Raiders?
Raiders, what is this? Oakland?
What is this?
Las Vegas now.
Oh yeah, they're Las Vegas now.
What is this? The Lost Ark?
Oh, that's good.
Thanks.
So you guys.
Raiders, what is this? Greenest 2 episodes ago?
You guys.
Solid.
You guys settle in to Greenest to at least like rest for a day or something before you try and head back to that camp.
I feel like Draz is quiet now, but maybe tomorrow they'll have some more ideas about what we'll do.
See how Leosin is doing, and as you settle in for the day, we are going to pause and pick up next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that's your son. I know that's your son.
It is. Every pet I've had is my son.
We're gonna find out.
out of the cat.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. That is the end of episode 10 of our 2nd season. So if you're a brand new raider and you've never seen us before and you're thinking, episode 10, but there are 9 numbers before that. Wait. 8, 9, 10, 9 numbers before that. And, well,
So
you know,
good.
because, thank you. Well, because then you might want to check them out. Those episodes are on
Okay,
YouTube.
numbers are different in Australia.
Yeah, numbers are different in
They go the other
Australia. You can go and find us on YouTube at Legacy of Fools. You can find us on Instagram at Legacy of Fools. You can find us on Facebook at Legacy of Fools. You can find us on TikTok at Legacy of Fools. If you want to follow us, that helps us so much. If you have even more opportunity to help us and you have a monetary opportunity, we also have a Patreon where we release exclusive bonus content like post-show discussions, level ups, extra art from the amazing Rob Carlos who does art for us, and all kinds of things. So if you can help that way, amazing. You get a whole bunch of extra stuff. If you can't, it still really helps just to tell your friends and to follow us and watch us and do all the things. So go check it out. Thank you.
In Australia, they call 7 Sebo. Just one example of how numbers are different there.
Wow, Jen, I had no idea.
No comment.
Every day is a challenge to see if I can make steam come out of Jen's ears. some last thank yous before we go. Thank you to Dan Solovich for making our battle maps on Incarnate Pro. Thank you to Rob Carlos for all our official art, the logo, character pictures, stuff like that. Was Rob the one who did the
In the chat?
Oh, yeah,
yes,
please
yes,
do.
yes.
that
Obviously.
sketch of Leosin?
Hell yeah.
And thank you to Sarah Pohl for being our forum moderator and our production manager. And thank you to all of you for tuning in. It means the world that you want to come on this adventure with us. And it's a blast having you here and talking to you in the chat and all of that good stuff. We hope you keep coming. See you next Tuesday.
Yep.
That's Axel.